Sometimes you find yourself in the most unexpected places, like right at home. So here's a list of the top 10 romance anime where the main character is forced to live with a girl. Number 10, You Are Miss Servant.
体が熱い、息が苦しい、心臓が破れそうなほどに、血液がぐるぐると体内を駆け巡る。
What would you do if your maid turned out to be an assassin? Sounds crazy, right? But it's exactly what you get here. Hitoyoshi Yokoya is a high schooler who lives alone until one day, a strange girl shows up at his place and offers to be his maid. Now, that's not a regular cook and cleaning expert, but a killer on call. At first, Hitoyoshi didn't buy her offerings, but when he got saved by the maid from an oncoming truck, he decided to hire her.
ユキ、素敵な名前をありがとうございます。
You Are Miss Servant is a unique story with both characters' hilariously mismatched domestic lives. If you're fond of slice-of-life anime with sweet romantic moments, this anime is perfect for you. The characters are pretty straightforward, and the maid's development from being a shy assassin to a girl discovering her emotions for the very first time is just so comforting to watch. Number 9, Mahoromatic.
ですか？そうですね。身も心もすぐるさんに捧げまして。
Maids are supposed to cook and clean, not protect you from aliens, right? Ha! Wrong. The maid in Mahoromatic is a bit different from your average maid. She can fight aliens, save people, and combat. This is a story of Suguru Misato, who's a typical high school boy, struggling to keep his huge house in order after his parents' death. But he gets more than what he wished for. He comes across a powerful maid who saves him from a bus hijacking. The life of this maid changes as well when he trades her battle gear for cleaning supplies. Well, time to clean, lady.
私も書きました。はい。
What makes Mahoromatic so good is that it brings a lot of laughs, drama, and romance at the same time. The transformation of a maid from a powerful combat android to a cleaning lady is also really fun to watch. When it comes to romance anime where the main character is forced to live with a girl trope, Mahoromatic is a great pick. Number 8, Tying the Knot with an Amagami Sister.
うちらは今のところ同じ屋根の下。家族なんだからな。
We all go to the temple to be far away from temptation, but what if the temptation is at the temple? That's exactly what happened to Uryu Kamihate. When he arrives at his new foster home, which is supposed to be a shrine, his safe studying space turns into a chaotic space filled with 3 beautiful and spirited sisters who bring anything but calm. In fact, Uryu Kamihate has to marry one of the sisters and take over the shrine. Bye-bye medical school dream. Hello, temple life.
できるとでも思ったか。不届き者。
なんだこれ。
もっと塩を持ってこい。このハレンチな汚れを払わねば。
When it comes to interesting stories with romantic and gorgeous characters, Tying the Knot with an Amagami Sister is the best pick. This story is not only entertaining, but also full of romance and unexpected humor. The characters' personalities go deep as well, and it becomes clear to see them act a certain way in this story, which makes the plot even more interesting. Number 7, A Couple of Cuckoos.
ちょっと何？ダメだ、早まるな。いや、これは違う。やめろ！
Imagine waking up one day and finding out that you've been swapped at birth with a social media influencer. Sounds like the start of a weirdly comedic journey, right? That's exactly what happened to Nagi Umino, a nerdy high schooler, and Erika Amano, the influencer, go through. This sudden revelation forces the two of them to live together by getting them engaged and keeping everyone happy this way. Surprisingly, Nagi and Erika reject this plan, but since neither side of the family backs down, they have no other option than to live together.
私の彼氏になりなさいよ。は？光栄でしょ？何言ってんだよ。なるわけねえだろ。誰がお前みたいなわがまま地雷女と。
A Couple of Cuckoos brings a refreshing twist to your typical romance trope. This story is filled with a bizarre plot to begin with, but there are also a lot of laugh-out-loud moments along with slow romance, which makes it one of the best picks in the list of top 10 romance anime where the main character is forced to live with a girl. Number 6, Temple. 見
屋さん、なぜこんなことを。なぜって罰ゲーム。そっか、悟ったぞ。いけません、こんなこと。
Looking for a way to escape your family's bad reputation? Well, you're not alone. Meet Akimitsu Akagami, a guy who decides to find peace and isolation at a nearby temple. But just when he thought he'd found the perfect place to meditate and focus on his goals, the girl he fell in love with at first sight with answers the door and talk about an awkward interaction. To make it sound crazier, he learns that the temple is actually a nunnery, where his dad borrowed a huge amount of money before he vanished. Now, Akimitsu is not only stuck in paying off the debt, but is also surrounded by spiritual cuties.
言っちゃっていいの？アドレス交換しようぜ。
喜んで。
Temple is the perfect example of a rom-com anime that keeps you laughing and tugging at your heart. With pretty girls, character development, and an interesting story to follow, Temple is a must-watch for anyone looking for a good and fun anime experience. Number 5, My Stepsister is My Ex.
月が綺麗だな。そういう意味じゃないよ。
There have been so many crazy anime plots in history, but this one just crossed the line. My Stepsister is My Ex tells us the story of Mizuto Irido, a typical geek, and Yume Ai, an equally introverted geek. They were once the famous perfect couple, bonded over by their love for studying. However, after their middle school romance, they went separate ways until fate brought them back, this time around as step-siblings.
こんにちは、水田くん。
My Stepsister is My Ex is an interesting yet typical rom-com with a lot of smart characters who are also designed well. The anime did well with voice acting, with each character's voice perfectly matching their personality and bringing them to life. The animation's also satisfying with bright colors and fluid character movement, where every scene appears to be appealing. My Stepsister is My Ex has an interesting take on your usual romance anime, where the couple gets together as step-siblings with their feelings bubbling to the surface. Number 4, My Bride is a Mermaid.
日に焼けたら肌が赤く腫れるんよ。背中の方、日焼け止め塗ってくれん？
Growing up, we all dreamt of seeing a mermaid, but have you ever thought about marrying one? Well, that's exactly what happened to Nagusumi Michishio when a mermaid saves him from drowning. You see, that proved to be the problem for the mermaid. In the underwater world, when a mermaid's identity is revealed, they experience execution. Now, to avoid becoming fish food, Nagusumi has to marry the mermaid, which is quite a jump for his average beach day.
吸い込まれる。何したいんだこの子は。息が続かない。人魚、これって昼間の。
What makes My Bride is a Mermaid so good is its unique plot, along with a fantasy twist that turns their simple love story into a full underwater drama. The combination of mermaid romance along with the traditional slice of life story gives you an unpredictable flow that keeps you coming back for more. So if you're looking for a romance anime where the main character is forced to live with a girl, My Bride is a Mermaid has to be a good pick. Number 3, Pet Girl of Sakura-sao.
誰よこの女。
妹の優子です。
お兄ちゃん、この人は何なの？
優子まで二股の発覚現場みたいにするな。シーナただの同級生。今妹だ。
If you thought your dorm was weird, wait until you peek at Sakura-sao's dorm. This dormitory is the ultimate clownery, filled with misfit roommates, with Sarata Kanda wanting to escape it. But fate offers him another plan. He's stuck with eccentric characters. Now, as Sarata holds his ground with the misfit people, he starts falling for a girl, and that's where the magic begins.
お兄ちゃんが裸の女と。うしょー。
Pet Girl of Sakura-sao is a gem with a lot of humor, romance, and character development that feels more like a sacrifice. Each character is designed so well with their flaws and all, so it's really fun to watch them interact with each other on a daily basis. Plus, the animation's really smooth, which makes each character come to life wonderfully. Number 2, Yuna and the Haunted Hot Springs.
私には不相応な衣装だったしな。
そうか？割と似合ってて可愛いと思ったけどな。
貴様何を 可愛いなどとどういうつもりだ。
Once a hot springs inn becomes a boarding house with super duper cheap rent, but here's the catch. It's known to be extremely haunted by a nasty ghost that scares everyone away. But it's perfect for Fuyuzora Kogarashi, a broken homeless psychic who's in dire need of a shelter and maybe exorcise some ghosts at the same time. Just when he thinks he's in combat with a ghost, Kogarashi comes across this silver-haired spirit who doesn't remember her past life much, but has supernatural powers. Now Kogarashi has to get used to living with the spirit.
なら腕でも組んでみるか。黒い霧が襲うのはカップルなんだろ。だったらそれらしくしてみた方がいいんじゃねえかと。
It's not common to see supernatural themes existing in romance anime, but Yuna and the Haunted Hot Springs mixes the two perfectly. The anime delivers a unique twist by combating ghostly encounters with sweet romantic moments. If you're someone who loves watching horror and thrilling anime with a sparkle of romance, Yuna and the Haunted Hot Springs is perfect for you. Number 1, more than a married couple, but not lovers.
出るだけあってやっぱり可愛いよな。
胸ばっかジロジロ見るなってのキモ。
誤解ですって。
Have you ever come across a situation where your crush ends up with someone else and you're stuck with the last person you'd ever want to be with? Well, that's exactly what happened to Jiro Yakuen and Akari Watanabe experience in More Than a Married Couple But Not Lovers. Now, Jiro and Akari start their mission to earn points in their school's marriage simulation to swap their partners, which is really silly because imagine Jiro trying to make dinner but ending up burning the rice while Akari tries to impress him from a distance, all in a simulation.
私のことも名前で呼んでみてよ。ねえ、ほら、あかり。
なんだよ急に。
This colorful anime will brighten up your darkest moments and bring you hope. Plus, the comedic situations that our characters get put into aren't just there for the fun. It also makes it easier to relate to. From the premise to its production, every bit of this anime screams the best romance anime where main character is forced to live with the girl.